I think it speaks to your point about continuity and what that looks like in games. And I think it is in these spots where you know who you are, you know what your roles are, you know, like they've run that rugby scrum inbounds play before. They know what they're doing there. They know there is a level of certainty that, oh, in this situation with these five guys on the floor, yes, Fred is the best free throw shooter, but he's also the safest pair of hands inboundsing.
Right.
And he's the, kind of smartest guy on the floor. So you trust him to do that. And you can be pretty sure the other team's not going to put a center on him super often. Even if they do, you've still got the backcourt option.
Yeah.
I just think there's that level of knowing who you are a little bit goes a long way, especially this early part in the season. Like 40 games in, a lot of teams are going to know what they want to do in those situations. But I do think you look at these first 7 games against tough playoff opponents, and it's a leg up. I also thought, it's a good example of Nick Nurse having this micro end of game stuff figured out by now, right? Not that he was ever even shaky in this late game stuff, but like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
There was no miscommunication with, you get that inbounds into Gary Trent in the backcourt and you want to eat time. They ate 3.5 seconds off the clock, especially with Cleveland not having a timeout. I actually wonder if Cleveland has a timeout still, if they don't do that, if they go for more of a play to get a look off.
Right.
So there's that. There's everyone knowing, okay, everyone's got to come to Gary after he catches it so you don't get the inbound or the half court violation. That like fouling up 3 on the fly, that's something that sometimes falls between the cracks, right? Like that's one where afterward you ask a coach, hey, why didn't you guys foul? He's like, well, it was a live play and you don't have time to talk that over. And not everyone on the floor is going. I almost said on the ice because curling's on the screen. Not everyone on the floor is that locked in. So I just think there was a lot of connectivity, I guess, and like everyone on the same page down the stretch. And look, you're playing a team that's roughly your caliber. You're going to have bad stretches of basketball over the course of that game, which they did. But I was really impressed with the fourth quarter, the last 5-6 minutes especially.